So it is the off season after we missed the playoffs, our first off season. I ended up choosing a little bit of an all-around training style, but a little focused on hands. That's not the important bit, though. The important bit is this here draft lottery. We were terrible last season. Was it enough? It was not. The Nashville Predators win the draft lottery for the first overall pick. They are going to get Connor Bedard, and they are in our division, which is unfortunate. So, here we are. We did not get shafted, though, because at 4th overall, we got a serious player. Now, first of all, Dylan Guenther is going to be a problem for opposing teams. He's already an 85 overall. Barrett Hayton is an 86. We got Trevor Moore at an 84. Shane Wright is a little too... I don't know. I feel like he should have gone up in overall a little bit more, but here is who we drafted, Mr. Ty Carpenter, sniper on both wings. I like this. He's got plenty of X factors. Man, I am excited for this kid. He's on the third line right now with an 80 overall. I can't wait for him to start tearing it up because he is going to be another huge piece along with me, Shane Wright, Barrett Hayton, Dylan Guenther. It is looking good out here in Arizona. Our prospect score, especially those top tier prospects, it is looking good. Liam Kirk also down there. I'm not a fan of him being on the 4th line here because he's cool, but he's 76 overall. Like, man, he should not be in the NHL. Look at our defense score. It's not good. It's really not good, especially because Moser didn't improve. I thought he was going to improve a little bit. Nope, still 78 overall. That's unfortunate for us. Yeah, our defense is just not it. And the goaltending is going to be pretty much the same as last year as we take a look at the scratches. It's going to be Vomelka and Prosvetov. I thought Prosvetov was going to go up in overall because he was actually pretty damn good last season, but no, absolutely not. So first game of the season, it is the opening night. It's going to be the home opener for the Calgary Flames, and right off the bat, I noticed something a little strange. I do not have the captaincy. After 65 goals, they did not give me the captaincy. You saw the awards that we won at the end of the last video. I thought for sure we were going to get the C. We did not. We didn't even get an A. The captain is going to be our first-line center, Nick Schmaltz, which was puzzling to me. I thought if it wasn't going to be me, then it was for sure going to be Clayton Keller. Nick Schmaltz, that's what we ended up choosing? I don't know, man, but Clayton Keller is going to get the first goal of the season for the Arizona Coyotes, and look at this. Off to a great start. 2 more goals in the simulation, 1 by Dylan Guenther, and we are fully ready here to take the next step. We are no longer a doormat here in Arizona. We are a serious team on the rise. We still have deficiencies. Like our defense, like you saw, is not it at all. But we have some serious players up front. And here we go. We're going to try to get our first positive touch here. Our first big moment. That's not going to happen. We're just going to lose the puck pretty easily here. The Flames just kind of owned us on that one. But it's all good, okay? Because we have the best hands in the league. You heard what I said. I'm going to show you in this video. We have the best hands in the league. Look at us stealing the puck from the blue line. Boom. Nice little basic decaroons. That's our first goal of the season. And the Flames are already getting booed at home in their home opener. It's 4-0 in the first period. That feels good. That feels fantastic. We love to see it, man. A little bit of a rivalry between us and the Flames, so we like doing that. Look at how much time we had to load up that wrist shot. Like I said, we worked on our hands a little bit more here in the offseason. Speaking of which, we're going to bounce this one to the outside spin move off the defender between the legs. Best hands in the league, I am telling you. Okay, when we get that shot that I want, like dart ability on every shot, we're going to be unstoppable. We are actually going to hit 70 goals. I don't know about how many assists we're going to get. But you know what? We're going to get a lot of buckets. Okay, we're going to get some 70-goal seasons at some point. We destroy the Calgary Flames in their home opener. 8-1 is going to be the final score. They are not going to like that, but hey, that's all good. Seattle, they also get this ass whooping because we had some positive momentum, okay? Carry over from that 8-1 victory. Look at this spin off this man. Go to the... Oh, my goodness. Even looking back at this like I've edited this video and I'm looking back at my preview and I'm still disgusted by what I just done to the Seattle Kraken. That is just unholy. What we just did is just not good. We're going to go ahead and win that game as well. So at this point, we're 4-0, and I'm like, how does this team do in a simulation? And after 2 periods of sim, it's 3-0. 3 periods of sim, we're getting absolutely destroyed in the sim. Okay, so we're going to simulate another one. Maybe that was a one-off. In Calgary, where we just beat the Flames handily, we can't get a goal. That is 2 back-to-back simulation games where the Arizona Coyotes cannot get a goal. So I am not feeling great about our simulation abilities. Here comes the 3rd game, and it's not going to get any better. It is 4-0 against the Sharks at SAP Center. That is 3 consecutive games without a goal, so we go right back to the Seattle Kraken, and this time I hop in the game because I'll be damned if we go 4 games without getting a single goal out here, okay? That is, they may have picked Nick Schmaltz for the captaincy, but as the actual captain of this team, I am not okay with this. Nick Schmaltz says, you said actual captain? Hold on, let me get the first goal of the game. Nick Schmaltz showing us, when the team needs some leadership, that he is going to step up in this first period. Look at this sharp angle shot. That's going to find a way through. He has 2 goals in the first. 2-0 Arizona off rip. And I'm like, okay, y'all put the C on this, man. So far, early in the season, we've gone through our first rough patch. Nick Schmaltz is kind of digging us out of it. Now, to be fair, I'm making a lot of these plays, but hey, Schmaltzy's finishing them, and I can't knock that. Speaking of which, you can't knock that into your own net, but the defense is going to do that, so I'm going to get a free goal out of this. It was not the greatest play in the world. I just kind of L2'd a little bit and then shot, but hey, if it's going to hit somebody's leg and bounce in, we take those. We absolutely take those. We're going to try to create something a little bit. That's too much traffic. We're going to make another pass. Look at the Coyotes moving the puck around. It is going well right now. We are feeling ourselves. We're forechecking hard. Look at this. Boom, poke check. He's going to retrieve it. Another poke check. We're going to go around the back of the net, and look at this. Nick Schmaltz. He's going to get a hat trick in the first period against the Kraken. He is going off. I thought I was going to get a goal right there and just fully go in, but it's just not going to work. We're going to get stopped. Like I said, our one-timer, not great. Our shot, not great yet. We are mostly a hands kind of player, a dangler kind of player at this point in our career, so couldn't get that one-timer to go. But we are absolutely dominant offensively right now, 4-1 against the Seattle Kraken, but they make it 4-2 before the end of the first period, which makes it a little scary, and they're going to make it 4-3 starting the third. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. That just bounced in off me. I thought I was going to make a good defensive play, and then they said, nah, that's just going to go right back to the Kraken. So our defense is shambolic, even though we are absolutely torching teams offensively. We're just allowing a pile of goals, and that's just not good enough. And we're going to have to find a way to find a balance between getting a lot of goals and also coming back to help our defense, because, like, as you saw, our top 6 is just not good enough, so our forwards are going to have to come back and hopefully provide a little bit of extra defense, a little bit of extra back check for those defensemen. I try to fight my way through traffic there. That's just not going to work, and we're going to keep the puck moving, though. We keep it moving, and it's turned over by the defense. Like I said, by far our weakest spot. Look at this. We're just allowing them to walk right into the slot. Man, this might be another long season, I'm thinking. I was like, man, we started the season 4-0, and all of a sudden I'm like, we have some major deficiencies. They're going to tie the game. Unbelievable. Actually, that one made it a 5-4. I'm sorry, I lost track of what the hell was going on here. But eventually, they're going to tie the game. I promise you, I may have slipped a little bit of a spoiler in there. Look at us. We're trying to find it through the outside. Just doesn't work. I'm hard on the forecheck, though. That's just what I do. Okay, when we got the puck in the offensive zone, I don't want to leave. I just don't want to leave that guy. Huge hit by us right there. And another breakout is going to fail right here. Continuing issue for the Arizona Coyotes, and that's the tying goal I was talking about. Now it's 5-5, and I'm like, man, Schmaltzy, you had a great start, but not gonna lie, it would have been nice to have a defensive-minded center on a couple of those. It's 5-5 in the third period of play. A lot of goals happening here, and you know what? It's time for the real leaders to step up, okay? Because it's easy to come out in the first period and score a bunch of goals on a team that's not ready. But when it's 5-5 and you need something to happen, that's when the real leaders step up, man. That's when you really find out what you're made of. So I go over the boards. It is time. We're going to bounce this one to the outside, come back in with a little bit of tween, spin pass, and our teammate cannot finish it, but it's all good. I'm going to grab this off the corner, spin off my man, go back behind the net, Crosby this man. Look at the hands, the dangles. We are just out here manipulating the defense. Just great keep by our defenseman right there. That's probably our first actually good play from our blue liners. My one-timer sucks ass, but we are going to retrieve the puck. Manual spin to the outside. Beautiful feed back in, and I'm going to score the 6-5 goal, and the Arizona Coyotes mercifully are going to be able to hold on to this one. That's going to end up being the game-winning goal. Probably the best shift of our season so far. I mean, we've had some better plays as far as hands go and just dangling. We've had more impressive goals, but that was our best overall shift of our season so far, and that's just true leadership right there. I had 2 goals. Schmaltzy had 3, but I felt like I had the most clutch one. I got a chip on my shoulder. And speaking of which, we're going to have a chip on our shoulder for the next time we meet the Kraken, because a last-minute hit on Clayton Keller is going to just send us in a spiral again. 2 consecutive losses as we pile up the goals still, but the defense is an issue, and of course, our transition game is an issue without Clayton Keller, one of the best, if not the best, skater on the team. So after those back-to-back losses, we make a little bit of a lineup change. In comes Barrett Hayton at the center position on our first line, along with Dylan Guenther on the left wing. I love this line. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, this sounds juicy. And I am here to tell you it did not disappoint, man. Look at this first shift. Guenther is going to take that shot. It's going to go wide. It looked like a muffin. You know, probably a little bit of nerves. He's on the big unit now, but it's all good because we're going to make up for it. Nice little cut to the inside between the legs pass to Guenther, and he is going to finish this. Dylan Guenther, I believe that was his 7th of the season already. He has had a good start in the simulation. He is now in gameplay as he's on my line, and we are just going to keep on keeping on. Nice little delay right there. He faked like he was going to move or pass to the inside, and then he exploded out of that. That was just a beautiful play. I like the way that Guenther plays so far. Plus, he's a right-handed shot on the left side, which is just beautiful. But speaking of beautiful, man, Mika Zibanejad's release, come on. He does not need much space to get a goal, and he gets a goal right there. But Guenther and I just keep on keeping on. Look at this, off the boards to Guenther on the other side. He nearly put that home. That would have been a disgusting goal, but you can feel that this line's chemistry is just better. As much as Clayton Keller is the higher-rated player overall-wise, this line just works. I don't know what it is, but Guenther, Hayton, and I just work beautifully. Oh, by the way, we still have Shane Wright. He comes off the bench mid-shift, and he is just going to sniperoo the first goal of his season. And we are feeling damn good about ourselves here. It's 3-2 against a very, very strong team. We are looking good against the Rangers. The first line is still passing it around. I kind of hope Clayton Keller is out for a little bit so we build some chemistry with these guys, not going to lie. But at the very least, I want Barrett Hayton to be my center full-time, if at all possible. I'm just saying, man, they put the captain on Nick Schmaltz instead of me, and now who's on the second line? It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm just going to put it out there. But anyways, the Rangers coming back. Nice little deke right here. We're going to cover the middle of the ice, and a pretty good play by our defense. I try to get, oh my goodness, brutal turnover. I tried to Crosby this man, and he saw it coming. He seen the game tape. Mika Zibanejad knows I love that move, and he just picked me clean. Now, when you make a mistake like that, there's 2 types of people. 1, the type of person that gets down on themselves, and then 2, the type of person that gets angry, gets pissed off, and does something about it. You about to find out which one of those I am. It's about 2 minutes left in the game. We're going to hop over this wall, and Dylan Guenther is still on the ice. But right now, it's Barrett Hayton. He passes it to me, cut to the outside, quick release. As I picked this spot, the goalie was slightly out of position. I'm a sniper, baby, and we're going to go ahead. We're going to give the Coyotes the lead with that late goal. Like I said, about 2 minutes left in the game. And here we go. We are not done yet. We are looking to get this insurance marker because I want to beat the Rangers. We already made up for our mistake, right? We made up for it, but we still want to close out this game and show the team that we can get the job done here. This young line comprised of 3 young elite players can actually close out games. Here comes me and Gunther. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that. In retrospect, I probably wish I passed it to Gunther, but it's all good because he's going to get a second chance. He can't quite finish it. Good defense by the Rangers. They're not out of this game. It's only a 1-goal deficit for them, but that's going to be some good defense. We're going to move this up to Gunther to the right side. Passes it left. I have a lane off the post and in from Dylan Gunther. That is our hat trick goal. And his first line is looking unbelievably strong. We have 3 young elite players. We're going to beat the Rangers here tonight. It's been an up and down season so far, but you can see, man, when this team clicks, it is dangerous, and we'll see what happens for the rest of the year.